my beautiful soul family of Mystic Crab. This is Sudipta, the Mystic Crab, and I'm here with your monthly readings for all the zodiacs for the month of September. I want to welcome each and every one of you to my channel. I want to thank each and every one of you who has already subscribed to this channel, and to all of those who will subscribe to the channel today. It is a space where we connect in high vibration and unconditional love. To this channel, I channel the messages and share the messages of the angels, of the higher beings of light for each one of us that we need to know with the changing times that we are right now in. So, we all have been going through our own sets of challenges, right? So I'm just trying to bring the messages from the higher realms to help us understand why we are going through what we are going through and how to navigate through it in a little easier way. Okay, so that's the purpose of this channel. So feel free to join the channel, guys, and subscribe to the channel. That also helps me and keeps me motivated to keep coming back and making more videos for you guys. I generally come and face the camera for the monthly forecast, which I really wanted to do even for September, which is why there's already a little delay in these recordings. I unfortunately had some allergic reaction, and I've been very I get very conscious right now facing the camera. So it's just like my face is just like flaring up for some reason. So I'm just avoiding facing the camera for now while I am taking the medications to let it all calm down. So forgive me for that. All right, nonetheless, the messages are still going to be the same. I'm still going to share the same energy and enthusiasm which I bring through all my readings. All right. Okay, having said that, these are going to be general readings. So please take it with a grain of salt. Take what applies to your situation and leave the rest of it aside. For your personal readings, feel free to reach out to me. All the details are below. You can email me or connect through the website to me. There's WhatsApp contact as well. So you can connect however it feels easier for you to connect with me to book your personal readings with me. I do tarot readings, I do consultations, spiritual consultations. I also have coaching sessions. So I help you explore, your inner child and all the issues that you may be facing right now in life, how your inner child could be the cause, an unhealed inner child wound that could be the cause of what you're going through right now. So I help you discover that in those processes. All right. In my tarot readings, I generally will guide you through what you're going through, because I'm sure you'll have your questions that you come with, and I'll help you understand which chakra is blocked and how that may be affecting your abundance. All right, so I'm gonna help you with all that in the personal readings. It's kind of in depth, and also it's very intuitive and instinctive, because I tune into your energy through the angelic guidance. So I kind of pick up more on what's going on in your individual scenario, right? So it'll be more comprehensive than what the readings are right now, because this is a general reading. Okay, having had that shared, let's see what this month of September is bringing. So we have the Virgo and the Libra energy during this month. So currently the first half of it, around until like the 20th 22nd, we have the Virgo energy, which is earth energy, and this energy helps us ground ourselves into this here and now. So this is also the harvest season. We are moving towards the harvest season. So this is when you will see a lot of your hard work being paid back to you. So there are going to be a lot of important decisions that you make. So if the crop you feel is ready, do you want to cut it off or not? Stuff like that, so I know that's more metaphorical, but more decisions with regards to life. So when I say life, there could have been certain situations which you have been going in spirals for a very long time. It is time for you now to uproot it. And it's not a very easy journey, and that's why I have brought Archangel Michael for this entire reading this time. So, Archangel Michael is helping us get through this time that we have to make the decisions. He's helping us to keep fear at bay so that we can make the decisions without fear of anything which is not in our higher good. All right, so that's what this month's energy is more about. Some of the dates this month which are significant are, of course, the 6th of September, where you have the Virgo New Moon. So this is like, where you set your new intentions with the new moon for the next cycle of the moon, where you want to go, what your vision is. You can also make those bigger plans, lay out those plans so that you can start taking action with the progression of the moon. Okay, so that's September 6th. September 9, we have the 9-9 portal, which is kind of your a cycle coming to an end. It's time for you to graduate to the next level. Then we have the 9-11. It's a very sacred date to me myself. This is where you actually kind of have already completed the cycle, and now you are moving into your next level of the journey, a more awakened journey where you work as a light worker, which all of us are in a sense. We all are beings of light. It's just that sometimes our shadows overpower us. Okay, and when I say shadows, those are like the illusions caused by the density of, the three-dimensional planet that we are currently in and born as human beings. Okay, then we have the full moon on the 20th of September, and this full moon is going to be a Pisces full moon. So there could be a lot of emotions which may come up, and they may just make you feel like, I don't know, why am I again feeling sad, or again going back and remembering those old memories. Fear not, this is a process where you're cleansing. You're cleansing to make space for happier, more fulfilling energies and experiences in your life. All right, and then September 26th, Mercury enters retrograde again. I know we all fear the Mercury retrograde. It's just that time where, all our communication in our relationships are heightened, and it kind of is a good time to just reflect on how we communicate with our loved ones, how our relationships are, how much role our communication plays in keeping or not keeping a particular relationship. So all right, that's where we are at. And as we move into and graduate into the Libra season, I feel there's going to be more balance coming into our lives and even in the world around. Okay, so having had that sorted, now I am going to go into each individual zodiac. So watch out for your sun, moon, Venus and rising, and you can mix and match and watch them all and see what the collective message for you could be. All right, so I'll see you in your zodiac. Beautiful Capricorn, let's see what this month of September is bringing for you guys. So first I'm going to pull some cards to just see where you're at in your journey, and then we'll see what's coming for you this month. All right, so Spirit, what do we need to know for Capricorn? There's lots of cards actually coming up. So first light, beginning of a new cycle. So I feel for some of you, you might have already entered this. You may not know, but I feel with that full moon that we had in Capricorn in July, I feel after that you have kind of started moving towards this new cycle. So a new cycle has already begun for you, where it's going to bring more abundance in your life. But since you are still in that in-between phase, and I think for so long you had been in the in-between phase, and that's why you might have been feeling like stuff not working out to the optimum. But as you progress, I feel this is what you are going to head towards. So if you see, the birds had already laid the eggs and there was some incubation going on, the eggs had not hatched. So it was that kind of phase that you have been going through. That's the phase that you are at. It's time for the eggs to hatch, and for the little birdlings to come out. So that's something that I'm picking up. Other than that, what I feel is, for some of you, you may have already entered into that phase where you can see those little saplings of whatever seeds you had sown coming up. And it's like it's already started. The process of growth has already started, and for some of you, you will soon come to the other side. So if you think about the egg, they are like sometimes some eggs have a little thicker surface, as well as maybe the egg takes a couple days longer before the baby bird is ready to hatch out of it. So maybe you just like taking a little longer time. So the late bloomer kind of a thing. So I think there's something like that which is going on in your life, which is what you're coming through. So a cycle has ended, and now it's time for a new cycle to begin. Passion and pleasure, interesting. So Virgo, your other earth sign counterpart, also had the similar card, as in like passion and pleasure. So I also feel, so there's like pregnancy vibes. I don't know why, but today I've been getting that. With Virgo I got this, and with Capricorn also I'm getting it. So it's like the new beginning vibe basically. So connect with your passion and pleasure. It's important for you to celebrate life. So if you've not been doing that already, it's like an indication for spirit. So for that first light to happen, you have to have some form of celebration, and be in that energy where you're ready to create. So you like, an egg cannot be fertilized if there's not enough pleasure involved in the process prior to it. So that's the thing. So it's very important for you to get in touch with your sacred sexuality. Also letting your creative juices flow, basically tap into that creative side of yours. Also that means like letting yourself free. It's and no, it's just like kind of feeling free, dancing to the rhythm of your soul song. Put on some music, move your body, kind of move the energy around a little. Start getting more connected to yourself. I feel there's been some disconnection with your own self, and that's something. So now if you look at this picture, so there's like snow over here. How does it feel when there's snow around? Even if it looks like it's very nice and serene and stuff like that, it still feels very cold, right? But like a little bit of sunshine, and then you have like a little bit of this bonfire kind of a thing. So you can add to the festivity of that entire thing, entire field. You can warm it up. So that's what spirit is saying. It's time for you to warm up your spirit. It's time for you to let yourself flow freely. And if you're not already here, this is something which is being nudged to you to do. Because if you've been feeling the coldness, it's time for you to add the warmth, because you yourself have the ability to shift your own energy. Okay, so I feel that coldness is coming from, I don't know why am I getting like, that's the masculine energy, the unhealed masculine energy inside of you. So I think there is this need for, like getting in touch with that warm feminine side of yours, the nurturing feminine side of yours, instead of just that doer side of the masculine. Because as you do that, you'll get yourself in balance. So I think that's required. There's some fun factor required to add into your life, and there's new beginnings. So if you are planning to start a family, great time. I feel you'll have the opportunity this month. If you want to start a new business, a new job, again, a great time. Something that is aligned with you. So first start getting connected to yourself to understand what you really want. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling, because you're in this phase of your life where you're entering the new cycle, and spirit is saying go have fun. Okay, that's when you'll be able to enjoy that first light. So if you are up all night and you're having fun, you're dancing by the bonfire, that's when you'll be able to see when the sun is rising, and you'll see the first light. But if you are somebody who just has gone to bed, and like you're just like going out for a I don't know, you're just probably sleeping in, you will miss the first light. Also, if you're somebody who's just like sleeping and just wakes up to see the first light, you have still not had fun. You're just like seeing the light, but have you been in that place where you are ready to receive the warmth of that first light? So that's the kind of thing, kind of do something out of sorts for you, out of your comfort zone. Okay, let's see what's the message from Moon for this month for you guys. Communication is the key. Okay, so Capricorn, I have a feeling some of you have this tendency of not communicating what you really want, and I think you first don't even communicate with yourself. So if you look at these twins, it's like it's just because it's a Gemini sign, so you have the twins, but if you actually look at them, it looks like the same person. There's like two sides to them. One wants to go and explore the outside, the other one wants to just like keep it all inside and not bother even looking at things. So embrace both your sides. Try to also go and explore. It's important for you to explore, because otherwise you will miss out a lot. Also, this communication is that communication with yourself. So when you start connecting with yourself, when I was talking about the sacred sexuality as well, when you start connecting with yourself, understanding what you enjoy and all, I think that's that communication which is going to reconnect you back to yourself. And as you have a healthier connection and communication with yourself, I think it's also going to start reflecting in your connections with people on the outside. Okay, so I think this month is a lot to do with communication for you guys. So even if you want to start like a new job or a new career path, or you want to start a new relationship, or even for the matter of fact, if you and your partner decide to get pregnant, you have to have that communication. You can't just say that, okay, fine, I'm doing this. You can't just do that. It's very important for you to communicate, so that there is no resistance, there's no confusion. Okay, there are no blockages basically. So that's something that I'm picking up for you guys. Let's see, let's add some tarot to this and see what do we have for Capricorn for the month of September. What do we need to know? Oh wow, oh god, again, see, communication. It's like communicating with your higher self, communicating with your spirit guides, communicating with the angelic realm, getting those clear communications. So when you start connecting with yourself, you may have a habit of having a negative conversation. So kind of watch what you're talking to yourself, because that's what you start living, breathing, and feeling. So kind of watch the tone of the talk that you're having. So you'll know if something is making you feel uneasy, so that's not coming from a higher being, it's not coming from a higher realm. It's either coming from your ego, or you may have picked up somebody else's negative energy. So you kind of have to get conscious, because as you do that, as you connect to the higher realms, you'll see a transformation happening inside of you as well. That's really going to kind of shift something in your life. Let's see. Whoa, okay, your cards are very jumpy, Capricorn. So I feel that you want to do a lot. You have a lot of nervous energy around you. It's like you want to do a lot, but you just don't know how to do it. So okay, so all right, we have the Spore of Waters. So look at this person's face. This person looks like they want to juggle, but they only have two hands, and there are like 4 pieces of pearls that they are wanting to juggle. So that it doesn't work that way, right? And probably they dropped one of them while doing it. So they're not very good at it. So that's what Spirit is saying. Stop trying to juggle. Stop trying to juggle. Just slow down if you need to. Why do you have to juggle? And this is that energy of growth, and also look at this. The spirit guides are talking to this person. Like this person is actually interacting with one of those spiritual beings. So, connect. Every time you feel like you're juggling too much, you have too much on your plate, go out in the nature, reconnect with Mother Gaia, because you're an earth sign. You have more connection to the earth. and you'll feel more grounded. So as you do that, you'll also start feeling the spiritual presence around you, whatever it is. If you you can feel like the fragrances of whatever is around you, the trees around you, the flowers around you, the plants around you, the grass around you. I think that's going to be very soothing, because you know what, this is who you are. You're the emperor. You're the emperor. It's like it's time for you to step up and be who you are and show up as yourself. But I think you have not had this conversation with yourself for a very long time, and you don't even know who you are. You've kind of lost sense of yourself because you've been juggling so much. And that's why Spirit is saying reconnect with yourself, because as you reconnect with yourself, you will start coming back and integrating with yourself. So as you integrate with yourself, you will come into your own divine power. And some of you have this habit of kind of constantly juggling with your thoughts, those ruminating thoughts. So I think that is something that you have to work on, or kind of to get rid of. So this cycle that the thing is going on in, so you have to get out of it yourself. So a lot of your thought process needs to change. That's what I feel. There's something to do with your thought process which is not very healthy. It's not been very healthy, and it's not even helped you communicate with yourself. But this month is giving you this opportunity to step up into your own power, become the one who you are destined to be or supposed to be, because end of it you will end up being this. But if you become this earlier than later, you have more time to enjoy that phase, versus if you become this towards the end of time, it doesn't make sense. It will make sense, but then you won't have as much time to enjoy that and share it with others as well. Okay, so let me get a message from the keepers of the light for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. Please share the messages with your friends and family. It may help somebody. Okay, all right, so we have Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So Capricorn, see again the green over here, it is connecting to the color of the planet. It's like connecting to your heart. Heal your heart. As you heal your heart, you will start feeling your divine connection with everything and every being. So nothing is a coincidence on this planet, okay? No, not the people you meet, not the life you have, not the experiences you have. Everything is spiritual in nature. Even the ones which don't make us feel good, they are like the soul teaching experiences, the soul growth experiences, basically. So that's what Spirit is saying, that it's time for you to change perspective. It's time for you to heal and make a healthier relationship with yourself. So if you've been in a dry spell for a very long time, it's time for you to start reconnecting with yourself, to get yourself out of it. Okay, that's going to bring a lot of emotional fulfillment as well as a lot of growth in your life, because see, as you are on the inside, so is your world on the outside. So if you're somebody who is in a drought situation on the inside, that's exactly what you're going to attract on your outside as well. Relationships which have no meaning, connections or professional life which does not fulfill you, because you are so unfulfilled at the inside, the core of your being, where you don't want to connect to yourself. So I think that's something that you can work on this month. That's the message which is coming through. All right, so this is what I have for you guys this month. I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and peace. Bye. Namaste.